Hey you guys, it's Janai. Thank you so much for coming back. I think my phone is a little crooked. I don't know if that helped. So today I thought that we could make some little sequin jar charms. Disclaimer, I have yet to try this, so if this is an epic fail, then just bear with me. But I have a little like pokey tool, which I've been sticking in hot glue. And then I have a sequin mix that I'm working with. Baby just woke up, of course, and I have a little teeny tiny spoon rather than using my kiddo's old spoon. And then I have like these little screw things, and they're like hooks that have a little, the end of them has like a little screw. So we're gonna see if this works. I gotta go pause the video here in a second, but I'll show you really quick. Okay, and I will be back in a second. Okay, so let's get into this and let's see if this works. So I have this sequin mix, and I actually made this with you guys on a previous video. If you're interested, I will link it down below. You guys, I have tons of funnels like in my kitchen, and not a single one has like a hole that is small enough for any of the little craft jars that I have. I need to get one because this always makes a huge mess. So I am on the first day of my time off from work. I took a week off of work. So I'm looking forward to that. I plan on getting quite a bit of yard work done, and then taking my kiddos somewhere and going doing something fun. But at nighttime, I do plan on crafting it up. I have a few swaps that I need to finish, but I'm looking forward to actually having time off where it isn't because I just had a baby and because, you know, it's just time off. These little jars don't hold a whole lot, but I thought that they would make like cute charms. So I do think that I'm going to actually seal it. So I need to turn on my hot glue gun. Just because this really isn't a whole lot of sequins to actually like share. I don't really think it's enough. But I think it'll make a really cute charm. Those ones just don't fit. I keep trying. Okay, so, and I didn't say this because a lot of times I don't say the day just because it takes me a while just to upload these videos, but it's actually Friday night, and every Friday my oldest daughter, Alicia, she goes to my parents' house and she stays the night. They pick her up from school, and so usually Friday night is a night where I do most of like my crafting, and then into kind of like Saturday, just because she doesn't come home until like the late afternoon. So I just kind of use that to, you know, I don't think I'll even have to glue it because that went down in there really well. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill these ones too. I'm at like a really awkward position. Let's try this again. So I've discovered that I need to place another sequin order. If you have like an alley link that has a good mustard yellow that isn't clear, let me know, because when I was trying to match things with Marigold, I realized that I don't have any mustard yellow. I had like bright yellow, you know, like your summer yellows, but aside from the yellow that's right here, but it's translucent, no yellow, you guys, which was kind of a bummer. But if you watched like my video on like how I was going to be budgeting, I'm just going to say this, I have epically failed I have exceeded my monthly budget tremendously, you guys. But there's always next month. I'm just trying to be mindful, you know, that I don't have to have everything, even though I want it all. I don't necessarily have to have it. But that has not worked for this month. But I'm looking forward to next month. Maybe I'll do better. I know that I had seen Craft Purge say that she was only going to order from AliExpress. And that's actually a really good idea, because at least you still, I mean, things are very inexpensive, but then you still have things coming in the mail, so you don't quite get, like, you know, shopper withdrawals. I think I can fit more. But you guys, this new garden party has me blowing my budget out the window. And then I went crazy, like, in the very beginning of the month on AliExpress. I bought a ton of charms. I also just uploaded that video, so if you haven't seen that, I'll have that link down below too. I got lots and lots of really cute charms and other little bits. If you hear baby breathing, it's because she's currently eating her hand. She's literally right next to me. Okay, so then I'm just going to kind of push all that in there. Go in. Yeah, these actually have like a nice secure fit. They look pretty cute too. Hi, Abigail. Hi. She's trying to reach for her little toy. Okay, one more, you guys. But yeah, so I did actually just make like my first set of embellishments with the garden party collection, you guys, and I just had to like play with it because I've been seeing so many beautiful projects with that collection. And I know I probably sound like a broken record, but if you're new to my channel, then you know that I'm a very slow crafter. So oftentimes I buy a collection when it first releases. I always do. But then several months, even a year plus goes by, and I still haven't used the collections. And so I'm trying to change that, though. That's kind of why. Hi, baby. That's kind of why I'm starting to like set myself on a budget, because it just kind of gets overwhelming when you buy everything. But yeah, so like I was saying, I keep getting sidetracked, you guys. I had to play with the collection before it was like 2 years old because it's absolutely stunning. And from what I can see, it's going to be really, really, really easy to work with. Some collections I've struggled with, like I played. I never bought Magical Forest just because there was too much brown for me. Even though I wish I would have bought like the little bows from it. And then collections like one that I've struggled with, but I just recently started using, was Willow Lane. And I love the embellishments and the ephemera, but the papers really threw me off, and I don't know. So I struggled with that one, but I finally used it, and I think what I've made has turned out pretty cute. So, but yeah, so that is that. All right, let's stick this in there. You guys, this is like, you guys are probably like, I'm sick of watching this girl shove sequins in here. All right, let's see, let's close this. Okay, so moment of truth. I'm going to take all of these little bits out of the way. I'm going to see how easy it is to stick these little corkscrew things in. Are you sucking your thumb now? Oops, I've been bumping the camera the entire time, sorry. Okay, so I have these little screws. I will actually need 3. So I know I've mentioned this before, I want to do a live so that I can talk to you guys, but I swear it'd have to be like at like 10 o'clock at night, Pacific Standard Time, because it's like 8 o'clock and my little one is always like, oh, mommy's gonna go craft for an hour before she literally passes out from exhaustion. But let me just wake up. Okay, so I'm just gonna literally stick this in. Whoop. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is screwing in. I'm hoping it is. Yay! It is. Okay, so I think I just discovered the easiest way to do it is that if you have your like flat nose pliers, because these things are super little to try to hold on to. And then just kind of set it on your desk. I hope I'm in frame. Hi, baby. And then stick it in and then screw the jar while pressing kind of firmly. Yeah. Okay, so I went ahead and paused and I pulled out a few like beads and whatnot and little bits. These little butterflies were made by my friend V, who is buzzing with V, and I absolutely love them. Marigold does have hints of black, so I thought, you know, like this orangey yellowish color with the black is perfect. And then I have this like jar that has a whole bunch of like little teeny tiny beads, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and I need the other one, and wrap these up because I do want to add some dangly bits. Let's see. So I ordered these from AliExpress and they came like super bent. Super duper bent. But that's okay. So I'm gonna just kind of dig through here and find some beads. I thought that I had pulled out different ones, but I didn't. So if you haven't seen my other video of this totally amazing tool, I will have this one linked below as well. And this is a one-step looper, and it is the best like crafty tool I've purchased in a really long time. As you can see, I created a wrapped bead in literally no time at all. And the nice thing about it is that you can use your excess and go ahead and make something else with it in as simple as, you know, 2 seconds. So I did want to add a little bit of green, but then I realized that I didn't add like any green to the sequin mix, so I probably won't use that one. But I don't have any like mustard yellow beads, so kind of limited. And then I'm just going to continue to flatten these out because they're super crooked. I have a butterfly, so I probably don't need a star. I was thinking about adding this little bit right here. I have like these clear, these pinkish clear beads I thought that I would add. And then maybe a white one. And then again, I'm just going to make my little loopy bit here on the end. Sometimes mine gets kind of jammed. So pink, gold, clearish pink with white. I really wish I had like some mustard yellow beads. I did go through my beads and I have like bright yellow, you know, something you would probably use for summer. Oh, I'm trying to get this little bead right here. So I don't really think that that's gonna work. And I'm not really quite sure how many beads I'm going, whoops, to add to each of these little dangly bits. We will play it by ear. And then They also make this one-step looper in a 3mm, I think is what it is. So the loop that it creates is literally double the size, which is kind of nice because when you use like the large bubblegum beads that you can get from Hobby Lobby, it will fall through. And maybe a little gold one again. I don't want to add too many, so let's see what it starts looking like once I add all of these. Okay, so I'm going to need a whole heap of jump rings. So I think I'm going to put, this is probably a good size. Yeah. I think I'm going to put like this size jump ring, which is super little, but the jar itself is super tiny, so I don't want anything like large. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of add some dangly bits. And then maybe, oops, a white and gold one. I think I'm going to add that butterfly on its own jump ring. We'll do that one like that. And then grab a small one. Let's see. They're all kind of the same size, but that's okay. I just wanted like a little chunk of, yeah, I don't want it to dangle down anymore because then it's going to dangle too much. So I'm going to go ahead and I probably could attach it to this jump ring so that it doesn't hang any lower, because then I think it might be too low. Yeah, that's cute. I mean, they're just itty bitty. I would not have the patience to make a tassel that's smaller than my thumbnail. There is no way. Okay, so I want a teeny tiny jump ring. Maybe I can hang it down below. No, I'm going to dangle it from the same one. If I'm not in frame, I'm sorry. I can't tell. This little tassel is so little. It's a little baby. Okay, so there is one that is done. Cute. They're so little. I actually feel like it has like one too many beads. Maybe it's just me. I think I'm going to take off this one right here. So that's what it looks like. The little jar with some little beads. And I may add stickers to here. I'm not quite sure. I have like the clear sticker book or whatever that might be kind of cute. Okay, then this one's already open, so we're going to roll with that one. We'll do this one. I think I do want to add the green, just for a pop of color so it's not all exactly the same. And then I'm going to add sorry, I don't think I've been in frame, you guys. I have to hold this really far away from my face. Oops. Okay, and then there's this one. I am going to add a charm to one of the little dangly bits on each of these. Okay, so larger jump ring. We'll add the pink one. And then this one. And then the butterfly. The only thing that I'm really keeping consistent is the butterfly. So then there's this one, little beads and butterfly, and then I wanted to find a charm. I just got all of these. Look at all these yummies. I wish I could use one of these bird cages because I cannot wait to use them. So I think the only one that's really like small enough to dangle is going to be one of these little stars. Oh, and I do have like a greenish blue one. Is that like blue or is that green? It's blue. Maybe I'll add one of these little hearts and then a star. I think those ones will be fine. There's just gonna be two that have a heart. Apparently I need to get some charms that are smaller. Let's add a charm to this, and I think, I'm trying to decide if I want it up here or if I want it to dangle. I think the star is actually small enough where I can dangle it from the bottom of one of these jump rings, or not jump rings, like eye pins. Yeah, I think we'll go this one right here. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to pull this in closer to my face. Okay, there we go. So this one has a little tassel too. Cute. And then the little heart. I think I'm going to put that one, this one right here that has a little bow in it. I think I'll add it to the same one and just kind of let it, actually, you know what? I'm gonna dangle it. Oh shoot, not a single one of these have a dangly bit. This one does though, so we'll hang it here. Oh, I think that's actually cute being that long. Okay. Oh, top heavy. And then we have this one. This one doesn't have any loops on the bottom of the beads, so it's gonna go here. Okay, I think that's it, you guys. So we made really cute little sequin jar charms. I think I like the tassel. I think I'm gonna go in and add a tassel to this one. This has like the low hanging element, and I think it needs something right there. So let's grab another one with the one that has the hanging bit lower. So we're gonna add it like right there. It'll add like a nice pop of pink too, because there isn't like any pink beads. So there's that one. Let's do a little close-up. Super cute. This is facing the wrong direction. They're kind of all flippy-floppy. all over. And then this one, same thing. The only thing I kept consistent was just the butterfly. And then this one, I think they turned out really cute, and I think I'm gonna add a lobster clasp if I can find the small ones that I have, and add it to the top so it can be used like a charm. Yeah, I do have the small ones here. So uh-oh, hopefully I have enough that are the same size and the same metal. Okay, I have 2 golds, 1 more, yay. Okay, so I will actually need another jump ring. And I think by putting this on here, then you can definitely tell that it's intended to be more like a charm and not like I'm sharing a sequin mix that's, you know, teeny tiny micro. Cute. I'm gonna be super top heavy now. So if you've made it this far and you have a recommendation, I need something like this thing right here for my desk that is not like a cotton material right here. I just recently stuck hot glue, a project I was working on, and I have to pick all that off. But I'm tired of having to pick stuff off of it. So if you have a recommendation on where I can get something that covers my desk, because you guys, this thing is looking real haggard from wiping it and cleaning it. It's like peeling the paint. But I need something. I'm gonna try adding it to the washer because I spilt ink right here from like an ink pad and it looks terrible. Every time I look at it, I'm like, ugh. And I tried wiping it with the baby wipe and that did not help. But yeah, I definitely need something because my desk is looking pretty rough and so is this mat. I used to have like the craft mat that has like the grids on my desk, but it started warping, and even though I put it like in the bathtub to let it like in warm water, it never went back to the right position. So I was like, eh. Okay, you guys, so each one of these has its own little dangly bit. This is so cute. I feel like we've done this a few times now. I'm showing you again though. They all have their own little lobster clasp to be dangled. Cute, cute, cute. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for crafting along with me. I promise one of these days I'm just going to jump on a live, and I hope you guys can join when, you know, I don't have kids crying in the background. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and have a great night, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.